Hello, guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I'm Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you're here today. Hey, say hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me what you're loving about these Workout for Older Men Live broadcasts and everything. I continue to pump out information, inspiration for men just like you and me, a little bit older. We want to live with passion and energy. Our health is very important to us. The impact we make on others, all right? Impact we make on our family, the people we work with, our legacy. We want to be the total package. It's all important to us. That sounds like you found your home right here on this social media platform and continually coming back to watch Workouts for Older Men Live. If you're watching on the replay version, that is awesome too. Make sure that you post your comments, your questions, your suggestions. Just say hello. I will acknowledge you. I'll answer your questions. I'll link you to maybe one of my other videos to answer your questions. Again, whether you're watching live on the replay version, let's use this to connect. In this video, I want to give you 5 tips to stay motivated. Right? 5 tips to stay motivated. You know you want to do this. You know you got to make your health and fitness a higher priority. There's so many things that you need to do with the training, the eating, organization, fit it into your busy, productive life. I get you, I know it. I want to give you those simple and effective, but extremely effective strategies and systems to help you follow through. Your mindset is very important. You know whether I'm talking about a dumbbell row or eating the meals that you need to eat, eating the right foods. I inject the mindset motivation to everything that you do. How to stay motivated. I want to give you 5 tips to stay motivated, stick to your goals, right? We want to get to the gym. A lot of us, we put so much importance on our training, and that is awesome, right? Love to, maybe it's our gym therapy. Maybe we just want to build that muscle, lose that body fat. We want to stay consistent with our training, but sometimes it's tough to mix it in, right? We got to ask for just a little bit more, raise our standards. How do you stay motivated? To keep on going with this health and fitness? How do you stay motivated to keep on training in the gym? Right. Tip number 1, focus on your results rather than the process, right? Focus on the results rather than the process. You know I hear a lot of people, maybe in the fitness world, right? They tell you, just do the one thing that's in front of you, one thing at a time, and then you're going to magically end up with this end result. Health, fitness, lifestyle, energy, right? Just by putting your head down and one step at a time, right? I want you to consider what you want isn't to be the best man your age training in the gym who does the best curls, lifts the most weights. I'm not sure that's a great thing to do. Maybe that's a fun and exciting part of the process, right? You don't want to be the best eater, right? I can count my calories and macros better than anybody. I can prepare my food and carry it around with me. You don't necessarily want to be the best at the process, training and eating. You're doing all those things for the results, right? You want to have the results. More muscle, less body fat, more physical energy, longevity, take care of your family and your children at this stage of life, right? That's the result you want. When you get focused on the result, there are many ways to get there. You're more mentally and emotionally flexible during good times and bad times, right? There's a lot of ways to get there besides if you don't have a good day in the gym or you don't feel motivated, you just want to blow it off. Again, you don't necessarily want to be the hardest trainer in the gym or the best eater, right? You just want to do what you need to do for that big result. All right, that's what you want. A lot of times that'll get you through because you don't have to be perfect on the training. You don't have to say, well, I don't feel like training heavy today. I may not even feel like it. Just get moving. Focus on the result. Health, fitness, energy, vitality, right? And then you can fill in the steps from that point on. Number 2, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? All right? The bigger picture, the more you can stay connected to it intellectually, but also emotionally. I do this for my family, I didn't want to get up today at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? But I wanted to get to the gym. I wanted to connect with you. I do this for my family, my bigger purpose, and for you. The more value and energy I provide for you, the more we get to go through this experience of life together. I stay connected to all those feelings, emotions, this type of connection. And to do that, I got to be the physical, mental, and emotional example. Right? I got to build that muscle, lose that body fat, be sharp, energetic when I come to you. All right? When I think of that bigger picture, and I know why, all right, I think of you guys, all right? That's what drives me emotionally. And also, when I think about my why, I think about, what if I didn't do this? What if I just stayed sleeping? Think about you. You got to take care of your health. You want to stay energetic and alive into your later years for your family, right? What if you didn't do that? What if you continually didn't even go to the gym, didn't even try? How would you feel about yourself? So not only get emotionally connected with, emotion is what drives us. It's one thing I want to always give you guys, emotion. Even if you come in, we don't have necessarily a training tip. If there's anything that is emotion, to live this life with passion, live it with a sense of urgency, the emotions of what you want to feel and experience, but also don't be afraid. I just can't live with myself. I don't do my all for my family. What is it for you? What is your why? Remind yourself. Get clear on your why. Here's another thing. Tip number 3 is, a lot of us, we love to do things right. I'm not going to do it at all if I don't do it right. We even create this identity for ourselves. I'm either all in or I'm not in at all. All or nothing. I'm just an all or nothing kind of guy. When that becomes your identity, what happens when you don't have the energy? Right? The life, your work, your family kind of sapped you of some of the willpower, focus, energy. Right? And you know that. You have your bigger responsibilities. We're not 25-year-old kids. We can't just think about the gym. You're going into it. You don't have 100% of your energy. But you've labeled yourself an all or nothing guy, right? I get it. That's a lot of times the way we think helps us, and sometimes it hurts us. In this case, when you don't feel motivated, if you're an all or nothing guy, you're not going to get going. Before you know it, you're not going to be training at all because you're waiting till you have that 100%. I want you to think about this. Are you truly 100%? Is that true? I know that label sometimes can really serve us, that I'm all or nothing. But aren't there areas of your life where you kind of just get by? It's just not important to you, and you're okay with that. It may be important to other people. Maybe you have that debate with your friends. Well, that's not important to me. That type of life, cars or whatever it is, right? It's just not important to you, and you're okay with it. You're not 100%. Well, think about that when it comes to your training. That all or nothing, it serves you well when you're totally into it. But I tell you, it's the tough times that are going to define you. You don't want to just say, blow off a workout. Before you know it's 3 or 4 months. A guy's coming to me. It's been a year since they've trained. You don't want to get into that pattern, right? Just remember that maybe in this case, being an all or nothing kind of guy may not be serving you. Maybe something's better than nothing. Getting to the gym, so just hitting that body part. Maybe this time, just focus on mind-muscle connection. Maybe you'll surprise yourself. Maybe you'll just get into that pattern. I know you've done this before. You're so glad that you gave yourself the chance. At least you left it all on the floor. So remember that. Replace that all or nothing mentality with something is better than nothing. Always keep on moving. Stay connected, right? Little by little, you'll piece together. You want to stay in your patterns, right? You don't want to just sleep in. Before you know it, you got this big gap in time. Now you're going to feel it's going to compound on itself, where you may feel discombobulated. You could snap it back together, and that's what I hope for you. But sometimes just staying in your patterns, all right? It's taking the small steps. Sometimes you just keep on keeping on, right? So tip number 4 to stay motivated, stay motivated, is to just stay in your patterns. Keep moving. One step in front of the other. Keep on keeping on, all right? So you're in your pattern, and when that motivation comes upon you, you're still in your groove. And tip number 5 is, even if you don't feel motivated to train, don't let everything fall apart. Nutrition is such an important part of the process. Who cares? You don't feel like you're tired, whatever the rest of your life came over you. you don't get to the gym. You're not training 100%, whatever it is. You don't want to let that bleed into the most important part of the nutrition. So if you miss a workout, that does not mean you have to miss meals or just eat whatever. Didn't get my workout in, wasn't motivated to train, so I'm not motivated to eat, right? There's a lot of different factors to this. Just because you may not be motivated in one, don't let it bleed over to the other. And the same thing too, if you just get in a bad stretch of time where you're not eating the way you know you should, don't let that affect your training, right? Hey, one other thing, and I want to invite you to sign up to get on my mailing list. I have this power, this passion, insight, and perspective for you a little bit every single day on all of my social media platforms. You want to make sure that you're on all of them. But sign up for my tips for older men. I've got that link down below, skiplacour.com, tips-for-older-men, right? skiplacour.com, questionnaire-tips-for-older-men. Got that link down below, right? I will continually keep you posted on training, eating, videos, live videos, recorded videos, podcasts, the Workouts for Older Men podcast, if you're a podcast kind of guy. So you want to make sure that you go there. So you're on my list. I reach out to you. I reach out to my guys. I welcome my guys with a text or an email in our special group of older men. So fill out that questionnaire. Get on my list for tips. I'll welcome you again. Text, email. You know that if you get a call from the 925 area, could you fill that questionnaire fully and you play all out? I want to reach out. I want to get you on the right foot. I want to make this part of our circles. All right. When you have the most effective and efficient training strategies, they're great systems, right? You don't have so much confusion, frustration, overwhelm on how to train and how to eat. I tell you, that burden, that angst, that of uncertainty, when you can rid yourself of that with simple and effective habits, I tell you, it's a lot easier to get motivated because you're more certain. A lot of that uncertainty, a lot of that angst, because you're so confused on what to do, I tell you, it wears away on your motivation. So getting simple and effective strategies, systems will really help you stay motivated. So that's going to do it today. Hey, make sure you fill out that questionnaire, play all out. I want to talk to you, text you, call you, welcome you into our circles, right? Maybe talk for 10 minutes. Maybe I'll give you some strategies to make it easier for you so you can stay motivated. So tell me what you think. Was this helpful? Did it remind you of some things that you already know? Or are you just here for the energy? The continual connection, right? Post your comments, your questions, your suggestions down below. So have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big. And think bigger than getting bigger.